Hey guys, welcome back to another one of our webinars, High Flyer Digital webinars. We're going to be talking all about Black Friday, Cyber Monday today. It's going to be an exciting time. This is the culmination of everyone's year, all e-commerce kind of building up to this moment. And on this sprint session, why we call it a sprint session is because we want to help you sprint to the finish line. And it's like a tech term, right? You have that kind of sprint time where you are going to take 60 minutes or a day, really here for 60 minutes, where we're going to tackle your entire Black Friday, Cyber Monday game plan all at once. So super excited to jump right in and get that started, moving right away. So let's jump right in. Let me first screen up here for a second. Okay, great. So our mission in the next 45 minutes is I'm going to show you how the top 1% plan out their entire BFCM weekend, triple their holiday sales, and beat their competition in literally 5 days. If I was the VP of email SMS CRM at the top brands, and I have been blessed to see exactly how they roll out their strategy and how you can leverage it for your own brand. There are a lot of tips, tricks, and hacks that they're using all the time. Great technologies, great strategies, constant analysis over those 5 days. And I'm going to give you the tips you need to make sure you maximize the impact of your business over the next 5 days of cyber. Really, they call it the Cyber 5, over the 5 days of Cyber Monday, Black Friday, and all that. So super excited to get started. Let's jump right in. By the end of this webinar, you will be able to, number one, steal the Black Friday Cyber Monday strategies from the top 1% and copy them in half the time. Really, the time is of the essence. You want to be able to jump right in, get the strategies, get the tactics, get the tips, and make sure that you're solid, right? You just want to make sure that you are operating really effectively. Your time is valuable. You want to create emails and SMS that max the clicks and conversions for your brand, making sure you get a ton of traffic to the site, ton of qualified traffic. As we know, every relationship starts with a click, so we want to get those clicks up. And then we also want to launch a high-performing email and SMS plan for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. We want to know the exact strategy, the exact campaign plan that your brand will be able to leverage successfully for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So another point here, right? If you stay to the end, as I always say, we always give away, and we have a big reveal we want to talk about on this webinar today. If you stay to the end, I'm giving away my free 330-page plus playbook right here. You can see it. I got it right here, always next to me. It's my guide, my special Bible, if you will, right there. Wrote 330 plus pages of this book, deep book. I'm going to give it away, give you a free preview to our masterclass, which I'm going to talk about in a second. Free email cheat sheet, free email growth guide, 12-month email SMS roadmap, campaign calendar for the entire year, an annual campaign calendar that you can swipe and deploy for yourself, free top 10 automations guide, free expert holiday email and SMS audit, all for your brand, all included if you stay to the end, stay focused to the end, and that's about a $9,000 value. But there's something else we want to reveal on this webinar right here, and that is our upcoming masterclass, right? I talked about our masterclass preview, and we said we would reveal it in October, so we're right on track. We're going to be launching our email masterclass, which is, we call it the Mach 10 masterclass, right? Because Mach 10, everything we do is about flight, like Top Gun or flying or accelerating, right? So we call it the Mach 10 masterclass because it's going to allow you to launch and excel your brand really fast using our strategies. And this is the strategy that I myself have rolled out at the top brands. I roll it out for six-figure brands, 7-figure, 10-figure brands, and everywhere in between. And it just works. So, but there's some brands that just haven't gotten enough yet, right? They haven't really got their foundation yet. Maybe they are not necessarily at the level to work with us or work with an agency or work with a great team. So emailmasterclass.com is my domain now, and we are going to be launching our masterclass on that domain. It's about a 40+ video series, tutorials, looking over my shoulder on how I build templates and segments and personalization, all in Klaviyo. We use Klaviyo as this masterclass example, what we call flight school. It's our flight school training. I will be your wingman, and you're going to be able to excel in everything email for e-commerce with our masterclass. And I've watched a ton of masterclasses. I've seen them all. I've downloaded them all. I've watched them straight start to finish. They all talk about the same thing, right? Do your creatives, do your copy. You want to turn on some automations. This is this basic. This is going to be in a masterclass that's going to blow your mind. You're going to see a total massive strategy that you can then level up to another. You can level up your program to the next level. So I'm super excited to launch that. Since you're on this webinar right now, go to emailmasterclass.com, sign up for a preview. Right now, we just have a placeholder there on the website, but sign up for a preview, join the launch list, join the wait list, and we will be launching that real soon, probably in the next couple days. We will have some information for you. Super excited to get that rolling. We spent a lot of time on that. A lot of videos, a lot of content. Emailmasterclass.com. So let's jump into a little bit about me. I was the VP of Email SMS CRM at the top 1%. I literally have sent millions, billions of emails by now for e-commerce brands. I was the author of the book, as you just know, sent over, like I said, billion emails annually, directly attributing to probably by now, about 350 to 400 million in revenue. I've just been, great testing opportunities there. I've just been sending a lot. Managed multi-million-dollar email lists. I was the award winner as the best email performance. Not really me. My team was the best. Email performance at Blue Core Summit. They really did a great job. It's my strategy. They implemented it really well, and we beat Sephora, Jockey, some of the other brands out there that you are very familiar with, all because of the strategy we have. I've been a guest speaker at eTail, Post Funnel, and other events out there. Just was on Maples Black Friday webinar as well, sharing some SMS hacks that you're going to learn today as well. Worked with hundreds of brands and e-commerce stores around the world. And I think my biggest claim to fame is I've been on your side of the table. I, as VP, hired, fired, vetted agencies, had some highs, had some lows. And I've also understand the strategy, the challenges you've had with your e-commerce store, right? How do I get customers to go from sometime buyers to lifetime buyers, from one time to lifetime? How do I get them to kind of start having a relationship with them? That's exactly what I'm going to reveal here, right? And not in this specific strategy, but this is what I reveal as part of High Flyer Digital's modus operandi. So that's a little bit about us. Let me now talk a little about Black Friday, Cyber Monday, because this is one I shared on our Q4 War Room, but it is a totally true story. Totally true story. Okay. And I can tell you, you probably have not failed as miserably at Black Friday, Cyber Monday as I have. Okay. I used to bank everything on Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Our team would say, like, build up every single thing they did towards that holiday season, right? Our brands would be like, you know what? We're doing great. We're doing okay. But Black Friday, Cyber Monday, that's where the whole heavy lifting comes in. Here's the problem though. One year, my ESP broke on Thanksgiving Day, literally broke. There's something wrong with it. There was suspicion that there was fraud or there was tampering. Not entirely sure what happened at the end of the day, and they didn't really give a good explanation. And we're not talking a small ESP here. We're talking an enterprise ESP, ones that manage multi-million, tens and 20 million email lists, and it broke. And not just for my brand, for multiple brands. And we really had to go back to the drawing board that weekend. Revenue was growing, but so did, it just was. We didn't have opportunity to really pivot too well, right? So I was able, luckily, when you're at the top brands, they have multiple ESPs. I had like about 2 or 3 ESPs to bank on as a backup, which is surprising. Not every brand has the luxury of an ESP as a backup, but we were able to pivot decently well. We lost some momentum on Thanksgiving Day, and it just was really challenging to get back on the horse, but we did. Luckily, we did because we pivoted. Nowadays, though, the holiday season is moving beyond Black Friday, Cyber Monday. They moved it up, right? So I found that if you focus on a better roadmap in Q4, you don't have to worry about Black Friday, Cyber Monday as much as you thought you did, right? In my case, if my ESP breaks on Thanksgiving Day, I better pivot. I better pivot really fast. But luckily, I was able to focus my energies on my roadmap instead and win my email revenue throughout the year. So Black Friday, Cyber Monday was just a cherry on top. So long story short, my ESP broke. I was able to recover. We netted out pretty well at the end of the year. Really focused on SMS, was a big incremental channel for us at the time. So that was really great for us. And at the end of the day, I was able to grow an email program from 45 million to 75 million in 8 months because I focused on the roadmap. I said, I'm never making that mistake again of just banking on Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I'm going to focus on my entire year. And that's how I made our money in 8 months. And then we actually sent fewer emails. It was better relationships, better emails was being sent. So it was a really great experience. But I've had some challenges at that time. Since then, since that example, I've been working with 7-figure to 10-figure brands on their email marketing, on their automations, on their SMS strategies to help them level up their programs, build better relationships with their list, and unlock the true revenue potential from their list. So that's a little bit about my story there. A little bit about High Flyer Digital. Again, don't want to talk too much about High Flyer Digital right now. I want to get to Black Friday, Cyber Monday, but just to know where we're coming from, it's really important to remember that we exist to help brands build better customer relationships. That's our mission, right? It's not just about sending an email. Anyone in the world can send an email. You're probably going to do a pretty good job of it yourself. It's really about the magic of building a better customer relationship, right? Anyone can send an email. Anyone can send a text message. You send them all the time. What's so hard? The difficulty is in building a better customer relationship. That's where a lot of brands, a lot of people out there just miss. They don't understand the relationship part. Probably because they've never been outside into the world, right? You want to get out there into a store and see what the example was. We do that by segmenting, personalizing, connecting with customers on a one-to-one level. That's how you build a relationship. You connect with that person on a one-to-one level and connect with the person behind the inbox. And how do we do that? Well, we just leverage email and SMS. That's the most intimate form of communication, the cheapest for your brand, the best way to identify a customer across the internet. So that's how we do it. Our mission is to help this small yet scaling e-commerce brand level the playing field with the top 1%, which is why we're on a mission to share those secret strategies that they run with brands like yours so you can level up to their level, okay? Maybe not at their volume yet, maybe not at their list size yet, maybe not at their revenue size yet, but just level up on their strategy because you will get there. With enough time, you will get there. And the outcome of all this is you unlock the true revenue potential from your list and create profitable, predictable, and sustainable revenue streams for your business. How important is that to have profitable emails and predictable revenue? So important. You got to pay your bills, got to pay your team, got to hit your goals, got to scale your business. Predictability is everything. And that's where email and SMS comes in. So that's a little bit about what we do and how we are the best out there in doing this because we came from the top brands. So let's jump right in. Let's review the top 2023 BFCM trends to take advantage of for your brand. Let's go right to the meat of it. What are the stats? What are we dealing with, right? So number one, I mentioned on the past webinar, our Q4 War Room webinar, and this actually makes a lot more sense also for this one. You need to understand that the big brands have already started moving. They've already started out running their big deals. You have Prime big deal days right here. You have Walmart already running, Target running their big deal days. Big sales were happening in October, right? We're at the tail end of October right now. I'm not saying you missed the boat at all, but you need to move up your holiday season because everyone else is moving it up. I have in my inbox right now, you know, a brand I love paying attention to, Wayfair, and Sephora. Both of them are launching their holiday sales right now, which means they're not waiting for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So the urgency to act now is really important. We may be talking about BFCM right now, but Q4 matters more. And here's another example, right? You have that all these DTC brands just came out, right? They're all exploding into your space. There's a lot more competition. And we're not just talking about the big box retailers. We're talking about even the small DTC brands. There's so many more than there used to be, okay? There used to be a smaller Lumascape right here, but now there's a huge amount of competition out there. So you really got to move up your holiday season earlier than just Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Let's take a quick look at some of the stats we have right now. Number one, 90% of global consumers are adopting cost-saving behaviors this year. Okay, they're kind of cutting back a little bit, right? And if they're cutting back, that means they're not spending as much. Not spending as much, you need to kind of position yourself as indispensable, as valuable, as an affordable luxury, I guess you could say. More than half of American shoppers started buying before Black Friday, Cyber Monday. That's Deloitte right there. Everyone's moving their holiday season up. Right? They're not waiting for Black Friday, not waiting for Cyber Monday. 2023 sales are predicted to be 1.2 trillion, and that's compared to 1.14 trillion. In a way, it's kind of flat. It's not really growing as much as it should be, which means the urgency to get customers and kind of, I wouldn't say steal customers for everyone else, but really to grab the customer before they go to someone else is so urgent. You've got to be the first to the inbox. You've got to be the first message in their text message. You just got to be top of mind. That's really important. Buy now, pay later increased 9% of orders. If you order early and pay later, it's rising fast. So make sure you kind of may want to implement that maybe, or just even put that on your roadmap. More shoppers are heading back to stores this Black Friday, Cyber Monday. It means that there's fewer online shoppers. So if you don't have a brick and mortar store, which a lot of e-commerce brands do not, well, you're competing with people just trying to get out and go into a store, right? COVID's gone, what they say. COVID has been reduced, and now people want to get back out there and go to a store. So you're running up against that challenge that, maybe your email list is good, maybe your SMS list is good, your strategy may be great, but if customers are going to the store and shopping there first, how do you handle that? Something to pay attention to. 43% of brands are ordering less inventory. If you remember last year, brands stocked up on inventory. They were overstocked from COVID. This year, they're ordering less inventory. They're not going to make the same mistake before, but they are going to make a push to sell out early, right? That's exactly why Amazon, Target, Walmart, all of them have moved their holiday season up, because they want to get rid of the inventory and not be stuck with it after January. The most popular product, based on the survey results from, I think it was Statista, or maybe it was McKinsey, most popular product, gift cards. 63% of customers are gifting them. And I'm going to tell you, that's one of our Black Friday, Cyber Monday strategies. Put gift cards on everything, right? Like that hot sauce, put it on everything. 63% are buying gift cards this year, and that means they're buying technically twice. They buy once for the gift card and once to use the gift card. So it's a win-win. Overall, winning the holidays means expanding before, during, and after Black Friday, Cyber Monday. You got to kind of think beyond the 5-day weekend, which is really important overall, but we are still going to narrow down on how to launch a really successful Cyber 5-day weekend plan that really works. So now let's jump into some of our email and SMS goals for Black Friday, for Cyber Monday, so you can kind of know, where do I want to get to? What should I be focusing on? And then we're going to fit the campaigns and the strategies around those. So let's jump right in. So let's start with email strategies to win BFCM weekend. What are the top strategies you want to focus on? So number one, as I always say, it's not about, right? It's not just about the email and the one sale. It's about building a relationship. And building a relationship means you get customers to buy more than once. Really important. So your goal this holiday season is to try and get more than one purchase this holiday season. Try for 2, okay? Not so hard. I just showed you. People will gift for themselves, and maybe they'll buy a gift card, and then they'll have to use the gift card. In reality, 77% of customers actually gift themselves, right? They buy a gift for themselves, and then they buy a gift for someone else, maybe their spouse, maybe their kid. So technically, they have a chance to make 2 purchases already inherently within the holiday season. So that should be your goal. You should look at this window, this Q4 window, and say, how many one-time buyers did I get to buy twice? How many holiday buyers did I get to buy twice? There's a reason for that, is because if they buy twice, their customer lifetime value throughout the year jumps by 600%, maybe even more, depending on your brand. On average, 600%, 6 times. So not only did you get 2 purchases during the holiday season, you got them for a lifetime. Really great way to position your big picture retention strategy. Next, you also want to create your ultimate personalized one-to-one holiday template. You want to make sure that your holiday emails have a good template, accomplish a lot of different goals in there. They're personalized on a one-to-one level to show gifts that a person will want to buy, not just what you want to sell. Really important. Next, put gift cards on everything. As I mentioned, it's cash. And actually, I read that it's not 15% earn redeem, 17% earn redeem. That's 1 in 6. I think, if I'm not mistaken. 1 in 6 gift cards aren't even redeemed. So put your gift cards on everything. People want to buy it. It's like cash. They're giving you their money, right? They're giving you cash right there. You're not exchanging any goods. You're not shipping anything. You're not delivering anything. It's an e-gift card. They want to buy it, and 1 out of 6 won't even redeem it. Free money. Why don't you put gift cards on everything? If your templates do not have gift cards, I'm going to be very disappointed. So make sure gift cards are on everything you do. Use dynamic blocks in your campaigns and automations. What does that mean? That means that you're putting within every single template a different block that can be swapped out for Black Friday and then swapped out again for Cyber Monday. Okay. The beauty of that is that if you have one block in there, you can easily move it around without having to change every single email, right? If you have one template with a dynamic block, One push of a button, I think they call it universal blocks in Klaviyo. One push of the button will allow you to swap them all out across all templates. Really important, really valuable. If your Black Friday sale is going on right now for 24 hours, make sure that your cart abandon shows it. Make sure your browse abandon shows it. All your automation should show it, right? And then for Cyber Monday, on Monday, swap it out. Now Cyber Monday is going on. Cyber Monday this, Cyber Monday that. It's a great way to make your templates more livable, if you will, right? More alive and kinetic. The next tip, again, simple strategy. Stick to the fundamentals. Stick to the fundamentals. Okay. There's a lot of experimentation. I was talking to someone out there who was also kind of come up with an email strategy. They're like, maybe we should try this campaign. Excuse me. Maybe we should try this strategy or this offer for Black Friday. I think that could really resonate. And I'm like, why are you winging it? It's Black Friday. Double down with what works. There's no need to wing it. You shouldn't be winging it on Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Stick to the fundamentals. Put your Black Friday in the subject line. Put Cyber Monday in the preview text. Get the offer really clear. Get your linking strategy really solid and make new pages and make them not see the same thing on Cyber Monday that they see on Black Friday. Keep it super simple, right? Hopefully you've been testing all year round. If you haven't, that's a problem. But hopefully you've been testing all year round so you know what works best. But don't experiment. Now's not the time. Okay. I have 10 other webinars. I'm more than happy to tell you all about experimentation and testing. Now we're at the home stretch, right? You want to put in your heavy hitters. You want to know what works and go all in on them. And the last tip, I always say, pay attention to merchandising, right? Always talk to your merchandisers, know your inventory levels, know what offers you can do. If something did well on Black Friday, maybe you want to pivot some of your doorbusters on Cyber Monday, pivot some of your deals on Cyber Monday. So just pay attention to what people are doing during the holiday season, during Black Friday, so you can pivot for Cyber Monday or pivot for the weekend, whatever it may be. Let's now dive into SMS strategies to win Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend. SMS is a little different, right? This is a little bit of a different approach. I know most brands heavily focus on email, which is really important. It's one of your best channels, but SMS has an opportunity to become a solid performer in addition to your email channel, right? To complement email or to just be even a standalone channel for you. So I love investing in SMS now. If you kind of feel you've maxed out your email program and you feel you're in a good place, invest a little bit more in SMS. There's 3 ways to use SMS during the holiday season, especially during Black Friday. I call them reward, reinforce, or relationships, right? You want to, number 1, start with reward. Let SMS list get early access to your deals. That's rewarding people, right? You're using SMS to reward the customers you have and let them feel valuable. Let them feel like they're part of an exclusive group. That's how you can use SMS really effectively. Next part is reinforce. This is how you ensure that SMS is additive and incremental to your current Black Friday, Cyber Monday campaigns, right? So if you send an email at 9 a.m. on Black Friday, let's say, then you send SMS at 12 p.m., that's incremental, that's additive, right? If you send them both at the same time with the same exact message, who knows, right? It could just be driving everything. It could be the subscribers are just, clicking whatever comes first. Find out if it's incremental and additive, and it reinforces your existing campaigns. I'm going to show you how to do that. And then the last part is relationship. Most of what you should be doing during November entirely, not just Black Friday, Cyber Monday, but November, should be able to use surveys, SMS surveys and questions and gift guiding to build out better segmentation. And that will allow you to send better text messages. I have a great example here. We just built out for a client. They celebrate Hanukkah, not Christmas. So Hanukkah, they are sending an SMS survey to their list. Okay, who is the one person on your list that you really want to excite this Hanukkah season? Text back D for dad, text back M for mom, text back W for wife, text back H for husband, on and on and on, another few variations. And then when someone responds that letter, they then get the gift that's perfect for that person. Okay, a really handpicked gift. And you turn on that automation, turn on that campaign, we're talking some real data coming in, real revenue, real conversion too, and really personalized. That's how you can use SMS surveys for a relationship. Feel free to shoot me an email, isaac@highflydigital.com. I can send you a sample of that. The next strategy you want to focus on is just you got to moderate your texts over Black Friday, Cyber Monday, right? There's a lot of customer service things coming in. People are asking questions on SMS, right? SMS is not just an outbound channel where you're just kind of blitzing a message out. It's relationships, right? It's conversational. You want to be able to moderate your channel during that weekend, so to make sure that you're answering questions, you're getting customers over the finish line. I think something's out of stock, you're solving it for them on the fly. So use the conversational element during this Cyber 5 weekend. Finally, last one, don't overuse it, right? SMS is not email. You can't just blitz your list and just kind of blast it out with the same way you would do email. You should be a little more selective in how you approach it. Different send times, making sure that you're not hitting the quiet hours. SMS a little more intimate, so you don't want to blitz it out too much. So don't overuse it. Reward, reinforce, or relationship. That's the magic behind it. So let's get down to it. The most important Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend campaign strategy. Let's dive right into what that five-day game campaign plan looks like for your brand. So before I go to that, I'm going to digress a second. I always recommend that you dive into your templates, right? You have to make sure you perfect your templates. And I'm going to show you some examples here of some templates that really have worked. And you have a goal. Again, everything is a goal, and you can track that goal, right? These are SMART goals: specific, measurable, I believe actionable, relevant, and time bound. So that's your goal. Your goal is to increase clicks and conversions from every one of your emails. We want to get max amount of clicks. Max amount of clicks means better traffic, means better conversion, right? Higher qualified traffic, higher qualified sales. That's the magic behind it. So I'm going to make an assumption that you've tested your templates out all year long, right? If you have, you're in a good place, right? You can probably assume this template, this holiday template will maximize my clicks, maximize my conversions, and I'll be able to get data and trigger my automations from every single click. So the assumption is you've tested this all year long, I hope. But I want to caution you, right? I hear a lot of noise all the time from people out there that don't quite understand that you need to look at your data for what works. We can't just rely on a text-only email, and you shouldn't just rely on a long design email, or you shouldn't just rely on a postcard one-click email. It comes down to your data. I would recommend before you launch Black Friday, Cyber Monday, pull your campaigns from the last 12 months. Look at the click data, see what was driving the most clicks and the click to convert rate. How many were clicking and converting from that email? Really important to see that data so you can understand how to piece together your holiday template. I personally have found success from two types of emails. Okay, really actually three, but two definitely during Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Number one is a postcard, where you have a postcard image, which we call like a 640 by 800 by 800. I'm going to show you in a second. 640 by 800 image where you just kind of click on it. It says, Black Friday sale starts now. Click to reveal, right? Or you have a personalized template, similar to what I'm going to show you in a second, top-down personalization from the postcard to the dynamic recommendations to the category navigation to the gift card banners, everything within the email stacked. And I'll tell you why that's important. So those are the two templates that I found great success with. So I highly recommend you dive into that. You also want to make sure that your templates blend static elements with dynamic elements. There's nothing worse than having an email that's just not relevant to you, right? Remember we said every relationship starts with a click. I want to show relevant gifts to the person based on what they're looking at, based on what they're browsing, what they're carding, what they bought. So I need to be able to show relevancy within my emails. At the same time, we have our goals to hit, right? I got to put my gift cards in there, as I said before. We got to put our value props. So you're blending dynamic with static. That's the best way to do it. And when you blend them, that's the magic behind email. You can't just send a one-size-fits-all creative and expect to get great results. It does not work that way. Personalization. 84% of customers want it. 15% of brands deliver on it. Okay? Are you one of the 15%? Now's the time to be. Part of your template also is you want to focus on primary, secondary, and tertiary messages. First message is Black Friday going on now, right? Secondary message would be something like gift cards. And tertiary message would be, let's say, your value propositions, right? What is our value? What can you expect this holiday season? Here's reassurance about what we're doing, free returns, right? Free shipping, double rewards, triple rewards, whatever it may be. That's how you kind of piece together a really high-performing email and let people click where they click. You can react on where they click. You don't give them options. they don't feel as relevant or connected to your brand. And as I said before, you want to update your automations with dynamic time-related blocks. So for example, if Black Friday is going on now, right, using the universal block feature in Klaviyo, you can actually swap out that block from Black Friday to Cyber Monday, in minutes, right? And just across the board, across all your templates. Really great hack right there. Let me kind of walk you through the two templates that I mentioned before, right? So here's one, a postcard version, where that goal, the one goal of this type of email, which is a one postcard 640 by 800, 640 by 1000 type of email, reveal now. It's meant to maximize clicks. That is super important during Black Friday. You want to maximize the traffic to your site. But at the same time, you also, depending on how big your SKU catalog is, you also want to maximize exploration. So you have the Wayfair one on the other side that says shop by category. You have 40% off rugs, $75 on office furniture, 80% off wall art, right? That's how they built it out because they have a bigger catalog perhaps. Or you really want to focus on driving awareness for certain ones that are relevant to me, right? The way they do it is that I personally was shopping maybe area rugs. So area rugs came to the top. That's a much more advanced way of looking at it. But what I want to kind of get to is that you need to blend these two within your rollout. The best way to do it, what I've seen, the first touch of your email, the first touch of Black Friday will be a exploration one, right? Go explore. Go find the items that you want to buy. Why is that important? Because I know that if you're clicking on an item or you're clicking on a category, I know that my browse abandoned and my cart abandoned will then trigger. That's the magic behind it. It will then trigger to the person who's viewing a product, but it doesn't trigger unless I know exactly what they're looking at. Okay. If I know they're looking at area rugs, my browse abandon will kick in and say, hey, if you didn't buy, here's area rugs you may love. Here's area rugs under $50. Here's area rugs on sale. Here's area rugs and bundles, whatever it may be. That's the best way to do it. But later in the day, right? Exploration is gone. They've already explored. Now you want to maximize clicks, right? Now you want to send the postcard email. Get those clicks up towards the end of the day. Boom. A lot of traffic to the site. And that's when you close a lot more deals because now they're in this urgency mode. That's how I've blended it. You could blend it however you want. I'm showing exactly what's worked for me. Let's go through now what a sample template looks like and what are the ingredients within, right? So number one, I mentioned before, one-click postcard. This is just a mock-up I did in Canva. One-click postcard, right? Just the top one. One click, maximize clicks. But because it's so important to have relevancy and make sure you're gifting, make sure you're showing clients and prospects the gifts they want to really buy, it's so important to put personalized products within your email, okay? If I said at the very top in the one-click postcard, 50% off our entire site, you should be having personalized products under this as 50% off your favorite picks and show them items that they want because they will buy it remembering that I wanted this item and I'm going to get it now because it's 50% off. Okay. Personalized products play a major role. I don't think a lot of people use it enough. It should be used a lot more. If you're using AI for copywriting, you should use machine learning for personalized products. Next block you should have here, as I mentioned before, because of maximizing the exploration, have navigation by category. You will see a ton of examples of brands that have category navigation, right? Shop Black Friday for men, apparel, right? Women, kids, teenagers, shoes, socks, whatever it is, navigation, because people need to explore the aisles. They need to see, oh, you know what? I need to get something for myself. So I'm going to go to women's. Oh, I need to get something for someone else. I'm going to go to kids. And they need to be able to navigate it clearly. Think of it when you went to the mall, right, for Black Friday. It's what you call in Hebrew a balagan. It's a crazy mess. It's a ton of people there. You don't know where to start. The discounts are through the roof. You want to go to the right place where you want to go. That's where exploration happens. That's why navigation by category is so important. You need to have more of that. Not one click, go to 3,000 items. A buyer paralysis, too much, right? Too much to do there. The next part of your template is your evergreen promos, where you have at the very bottom, you have your standard ones like gift cards or your product promos all at the bottom of the email, and they're just there all the time. And like I said before, put gift cards on everything. If you have a deal that's going on for a certain product, you could put that at the very bottom. If it's going on for the entire Q4, that's good. Triple rewards going on, put that at the bottom, right? Something that's not necessarily top of mind during the Black Friday Cyber Monday weekend, but really important for you. And then finally, follow that up at the very bottom of your template with the holiday value props. Swap out your value props that you use all year, put in your holiday ones, making sure that customers are aware that you have different value propositions for the holidays, right? Shipping cutoff times, free returns, free shipping, whatever it may be, customer service on call 24/7, whatever it may be, put that at the very bottom of the email. That's a sample of a high-performing template meant to drive exploration. And the more customers explore, the more data you have coming back to trigger your automations, and the more data you can use to trigger browse abandon, cart abandon, checkout abandon, and all those. Like I said before, here's exactly how the brands are doing it. Same exact way. Like that's what all you'll see in your inbox. They're not doing necessarily text-based emails or letter-based emails. They're doing exploration, view it, click through, postcard style at the very top, right? You have a Black Friday coupon from Guitar Center. Very easy, one main image. You have inch squared, right? Top image right there, along with bestsellers on the bottom that are picked for me, right? And that's how they do it, right? It just makes a lot of sense. It drives exploration. We're not entirely sure what you want to gift this holiday season for Black Friday. So we're going to let you explore. And my follow-up, remember the money is in the follow-up. That's why automations work so well. The follow-up will actually close the deal. Now let's go into our 5-day plan, starting with Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving Day, that is a great time to run a thank you letter. You will see it in your inbox. You have one. I had worked on that one at Autorama myself. Great letter. Here's one from Brooklyn at the very bottom. A text-based email is the way to go for Thanksgiving Day. I've designed emails for Thanksgiving Day. That was kind of a designed message, and I've sent it out and tested against a letter-based email. Letter-based email drove a 30% higher click-through rate. What should be in your thank you letter? Thank you letter should not be fully sale-oriented, but be thankful and gracious, and leak the deals early. Okay, look at Brooklyn right here. You can see that they are sending an email that says, "We know you've been hearing a lot from us. There's a big sales happening right now. We want to say thank you so much for being who you are." And at the very bottom, you're invited to join us if you need some post-nap plans, right? One click to go leak the deals early, right? Straight from the CEO's desk, straight from the founders, straight from the team. Go click, go buy, but we're thankful that you're here, okay? These emails drive a massive amount of traffic during Thanksgiving Day and a massive amount of sales. So if you're gonna run this out, run it out, focus on what you're thankful for, focus on the special feeling, share what you're committing to this holiday season, right? Typically you say, as a thank you for everything you are and being such a trusted customer of ours, we are committed to giving free shipping for everyone, free returns, free rewards, triple points, whatever it may be. And it's all in that letter, kind of a summary, a kickoff to the holiday season. So that should definitely be within your email. I'm going to show you some more examples in a second. You also want to segment them out. You don't just want to send to everyone on your list. You want to focus on maybe your VIP list and your high engaged list, the ones that are going to move the needle, 80-20, Pareto principle, making sure that, no joke, 80% of your revenue comes from that small population. You just need to find them. This VIP email, thank you letter from the CEO, drives a ton of engagement. I would recommend you send this more like early AM, and I'll tell you why, because you want to use SMS to reward your customers with Black Friday deals early. Remember we said before, SMS, reward, reinforce, or relationships. So now on Thanksgiving Day, around 3 p.m., 5 p.m., your text message goes out, Black Friday deals leaked early, but that's separate from your Thanksgiving Day letter. And of course, stick to the fundamentals, as I mentioned before. Subject lines to say thank you, letter from our CEO, Thanksgiving message for you, right? Be very clear. Thanksgiving message is a perfect way to say it, right? You don't have to wing it, come up with some new fancy copy. Happy Thanksgiving from our CEO. A Thanksgiving message from our CEO. Easy to do. Here's a quick glance at how we have a Notion board where we have our entire Q4 campaign calendar, and within it, we have different kind of timing about when to send an email. So on Thanksgiving Day, I found success with sending the letter from the CEO around 8 a.m. in the morning. 8 a.m. that goes out, and then at 5 p.m., I would send out our SMS. An SMS would be the Black Friday deals early access. Remember we said reward your customers with SMS early? That's a great way to do it. I've also sent a second email out at around 3 p.m. or so that also leaked the deals early for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. That's totally up to you. You're welcome to send 2 emails in a day. Just lift your smart sending suppression. So I've done both. I've seen great results from both. So it's up to you. If you're more comfortable sending just the letter from the CEO today, that's totally fine. I found that if they're both going at the same time, they usually work pretty well. So 8 a.m. letter from the CEO, 5 p.m. your SMS early access to Black Friday Cyber Monday. Again, here's some more examples here, right? Home Depot does it, Pier 1 does it, Home Goods, you got Brooklyn, and again, another one-click email, one-click letter format works extremely well. It's the best time to do it. And I've tested it over time. I love running text-based emails, but you got to run it in moderation. There's no better time to run it than Thanksgiving Day when someone's thankful for something. Now, let's go to Black Friday. Okay, we did Thanksgiving Day. Now let's dive into your Black Friday campaign game plan. So this is the moment you've been waiting for, right? The moment where we're starting to hit a home run. But in reality is we've been building up to this all November long, right? It's so important to build up your Black Friday and extend it, expand it. You're not just waiting until Black Friday to leak the deals. You're doing it on Monday, right? You're doing it the week before. Let people know early Black Friday deals leaked, VIP sneak peek. But since we're talking about Black Friday right now, it should be a full sale-oriented email. People tune out non-sale emails. I've had one client that had said, I hate the Black Friday mess. It's terrible. It's so much going on. I get a headache from it. I don't want to do any campaigns, right? I don't want to do anything for Black Friday. I'm just going to say, thinking of you, we appreciate everything you do. Needless to say, not a recommendation. Their sales tanked. Okay, it's not going to work, right? That message doesn't resonate. People want sale. They tune out non-sale emails. Okay, urgency and scarcity is critical here. You have one day to shop. You got to tap into that. Differentiate your styles. There are a lot of brands that run 2, maybe 3, even 4 emails on that day. You may not see it, but they happen, right? Especially if you take into account the cart ban and the browser ban all triggered after you're clicking on a product, right? So you need to make sure that your emails are differentiated. So if you maybe are running that one from Fossil right there, the one with the neon for your eyes only, maybe you invert the colors next time, right? Just change the colors. A simple color change will make them think they've seen something different, right? Or say for your eyes only, new deals added, or last chance, or 4 hours left. These are the little things that make the difference. As the day goes on, you'll get some really early bird deal hunters who will buy first thing in the morning. You'll have a lull midday. Towards the last 4 hours is when the magic hits. From 8 p.m. to 12 p.m., you will see a huge amount of conversion. Check out your Google Analytics from last year. You'll see it yourself. Okay. From 8 p.m. to 12 p.m., I like sending an email as a follow-up around 6 to 8 p.m. because I know that the sales will start really jumping right there. Use SMS to reinforce your morning and evening plan, right? If you're sending an email at 8 a.m., send the SMS at 12 p.m. and then send the last chance email at 6 p.m., right? So that's how you kind of use it to reinforce. Full list, you're sending to the full list, maybe segment it out, 100% segment it out. Remember, you want to make sure that segmentation and personalization, your emails are personalized using out recommendations, using better designs, all personalized to the segment. And as I said before, let's not wing it, right? Let's not experiment. Black Friday in your subject lines. Make sure that's there. Here's my rollout for Black Friday for some of our brands. Okay, 6 a.m. First email goes out. Black Friday starts now. At 12 p.m., it says 8 p.m. Black Friday last chance right there. That's the email, right? So 8 p.m. is our last chance. Remember, I said 4 hours before Black Friday ends is when you see a major lift. But at 12 p.m. right there, you have that last minute. You have that SMS reinforcing it, right? Saying, hey, going on now. New deals added. Come back and check us out right now. What's going on right now? That's SMS. So you see how we kind of combine email and SMS into one campaign rollout for Black Friday. I've done many more than just these 3, but for brands out there that may be a little skittish about saying too much, these 3 will suffice, right? I've sent 4 in a day. I've sent 2 SMS in a day, sometimes 3, but I think this is pretty good because you also have to understand the automations will run too. A couple samples here for you to look at. As we said before, right? Exploration. You're going to see a lot of exploration emails. Come shop, beds and headboards, coffee tables and more. You have Crate and Barrel saying furniture, kitchen, decor. You need to know what a person is gifting today on this day, right? And the follow-up email will be a lot more personalized based on what you know from the AM email. That's how it works. That's email, right? So it's not just about a one-size-fits-all, one-click postcard, but it's also about exploration. So you can see right here, a lot of the brands are doing that exact same setup. Okay, let's jump down to Best of Black Friday. The Best of Black Friday campaign game plan. Now, that is the Small Business Saturday too. So if you're a small business, you want to give over more of that personality, caring, holiday love, shop small type of thing, and that's great. If you're a bigger brand and you want to focus more on a different approach, well, the bigger brands focus on the best of Black Friday, which makes sense because Black Friday just happened, a total chaos, if you will. Now customers are a little more discerning, right? They're like, you know what, Black Friday's over. Let me settle in and see what everyone really wanted. Let me find the best deals, see if they're still available. So a best sellers of Black Friday is going to be really important. It's going to be helpful to the customers out there, right? It also gives customers FOMO about some of the best items, right? They didn't get it now. You have one last chance. These are the best. These are the ones everyone's been buying. Now, are they what everyone really is buying? That's up to you. But you can now position this as the best of Black Friday. Once again, differentiate your design, links and layout, personalize your email with items that you know that they were browsing from before, from Friday. You can personalize the email to what they're looking at. Best picks of Black Friday. These are the ones you're looking at. Beautiful. And send it to your high engaged segment. You don't need to send to your full list anymore. Send to your high engaged segment, maybe your engaged segment, a little deeper, but not like a massive blitz of your list. Once again, fundamentals, Black Friday extended or bestsellers in the subject line will help you maximize your open rate and therefore your click rate. And you can also consider removing sending suppressions during that time. I know we've been mailing a lot on Black Friday. You can either take a break or you can consider removing some of that list suppressions, right? Not sending too many people in a day. It is the Black Friday weekend, so you may want to have an exception during this weekend. Best of Black Friday campaign rollout right here, send timing and everything. Here's what worked for me. 7 a.m. Best of Black Friday, early in the morning. Get it out really in the morning. Here's the best of Black Friday. We rounded it up for you, kind of did you a favor, and we're sending you the best of them. And then once again, reinforce. Make sure you reinforce your best of Black Friday with an SMS around midday, 2 p.m., totally depending on your data. Roll it out when you think is best, but reinforce your best of Black Friday right there. Yeah, great. Some examples, right? Here's a great one. Best Black Friday ever. Great example right there. You have one more day just for you from Forever 21. Black Friday sale ends at midnight. That was another one here. And Black Friday extended, where you extend the deals another day and give that impression that we still have deals left, but we picked out the best ones just for you. So these are some great examples for you to take home and look at. Now let's jump into Cyber Sunday. Now, some people think this should be Black Friday last chance. Black Friday is over. You will see better results by doing a Cyber Monday sneak peek or Cyber Monday early access or Cyber Monday preview. I've tested it. I've run it out and I've seen Black Friday is done. Yes, it makes me money, but Cyber Monday preview does a lot more. So you really want to pivot entirely to Cyber Monday at that time, which is why I call it Cyber Sunday. Focus on one-click designs, right? You want to get that one click in, get people to go and click through and start building that up, right? Invite exploration early in the day, right? They're going to want to explore when Cyber Monday happens. But now you want to maximize your clicks, right? So get those clicks in. Early access, VIP sneak peek language, feelings of exclusivity, right? You're leaking them early on Sunday before Cyber Monday. Customers will look at it and say, okay, I got it early. This is good. I can actually shop in advance of the whole, I'm not going to go on my work computer to shop necessarily. Some people just can't. But now you can actually shop early and they love it. Change the designs, change the offers, change the links. You got to differentiate it, right? The most important thing is your Black Friday link should be totally different than your Cyber Monday link. They have to be separate. If people see the same deals, same landing page, same offer, they're going to tune it out. Right? You're going to have a degradation in your conversion. So you really want to change your linking strategy right there. Segment out, make sure you're sending to your VIP list and your high engaged, the ones that are going to move the needle and start getting momentum and buying early. Again, subject line, Cyber Monday in it, and consider removing sending suppressions, as we said before. That's a Cyber Sunday campaign game plan. It works really well. Here's how I roll it out. Really at about 12 p.m., Remember we said reward your SMS list early. I found sending it about 12 p.m. your SMS list, Cyber Monday deals revealed, right? We just launched it, early access for you guys. That's worked really well. And then I followed it up with a 3 p.m. email that said to my email list, early access. So rewarding my SMS followers first, following up with an email next. That has worked really well for me. Couple, again, examples here you can take a look at, right? Shop early deals on Cyber Steals. You scored a Cyber Monday deal early. Cyber Monday early access right here. No exclusions. All these one-click postcards. One-click postcard. See that? There's a consistency here, right? One click. Go explore. Go dive in, right? We want to get traffic up on Cyber Sunday, right? Get people there early shopping. On Cyber Monday, we'll dive into more exploration. Now, for the last day, Cyber Monday, here's the campaign game plan, right? Full sale-oriented email, right? Again, as I said before, it's very similar to Black Friday. People tune out non-sale emails. Don't go on vacation. Don't say, we're doing some content. Don't say we're going, here's some buying guide for you to read. Focus on the sale. Focus on the promotion, the value that you offer for Cyber Monday. Urgency, scarcity, same as before. Send multiple times. I'm going to show you in the next slide again, that rollout. Focus on exploration designs to start. We said before, again, exploration, get them to explore on Cyber Monday so your follow-ups are much more targeted and personalized. One-click designs, last chance, 4 hours left, 2 hours left. One-click postcards to end the day. Change your design. As I said before, there's multiple emails going out today. So you want to change your designs. Here's another thing. You also don't just want to send to non-openers. You may want to send to the full list again, right, to see how that provides. I'm not worried about unsubs. I haven't seen massive unsubs from these emails. And even if I did, we're saving the email list for this moment, right? The culmination of building your list was for this moment. So don't be hesitant to kind of hit your full list. And again, SMS to reinforce and reward. You want to ensure that SMS is reinforcing your email campaigns and rewarding your customers early with Black Friday, with Cyber Monday deals early. Cyber Monday in the subject line, higher open rates when you use it, right? You don't need to wing it. It's already done for you. Here's how I piece together my Cyber Monday campaigns. Again, assuming that browse abandon, cart abandon, all of these will run as well. So I don't need to mail as much. 7 a.m., hit your Cyber Monday, hit your list right there. Cyber Monday starts now. Your full exploration email, totally dynamic, personalized, top-down, long-form email. 12 p.m., your SMS to reinforce it, right? 12 p.m., Cyber Monday, new deals added. Hit it up at 6 p.m., last chance. It's a little bit different than Black Friday because Cyber Monday at 6 p.m., that's usually when your workday ends. So you're going to see a jump in people shopping around 6 p.m., 6 p.m., traffic jumps, right? So you could wait till 8 p.m., but by then they're commuting or whatever it is. They get home at 8 p.m. I've seen that 6 p.m. is the magic number. So I send it at 6 p.m., Cyber Monday last chance, and it really works really well. So you have email, SMS, email. There you go. That's your kind of Cyber Monday game plan right there. Said before, right here, you have your one-click last chance emails, 1 day only. Click, go, explore, go buy right here. J. Crew, Skechers. That looks like the Cyber Monday in July created, but it's kind of the same thing. And then Fossil again, up to 70% off, online only. Easy to understand. You just need to get that right timing and cadence and know the strategies to get them to maximize the impact of them. Whew, that was a lot. Let's recap. Let's recap some of your Black Friday Cyber Monday action items right here. So number one, plan out your Black Friday Cyber Monday 5-day schedule. Okay, I gave it to you right here. That's worked for me at the top brands. We do a lot more than that, but this is a great starting point for your brand and exactly how they piece it together. Map out the creative templates you want to use, right? What does that whole top-down template look like? Not just the postcards you see here, but what does the full email layout look like? Are we including gift cards in it? Are we putting value propositions in it? Are we putting dynamic recommendations in it, right? Map it out. Do a template. I used to do a whole long template for my holiday season, totally different than what we used to do, right? And it worked really well because people were clicking everywhere, right? They're clicking here, they're clicking there, they're clicking here. Multiple clicks, not just one click. Craft your Thanksgiving letter. You want to make sure you have a good letter, thank you letter. It's written well. and one link in there that says, we've leaked our deals early just for you, or take a break from Thanksgiving dinner to check these out. I just revealed them. Make sure your SMS is rewarding and reinforcing, rewarding your list early and reinforcing your existing email campaigns. Okay, that's the best way to use SMS. Change your design offers and links each time. Don't rely on the same linking strategy, right? Mix it up, filter and sort by different ways. Decide on your segmentation, right? Who gets what, when, and how often. That's really important because you don't want to overmail your list, but you want to hit the list that is actually engaged and is actually resilient to gain your email. So they will actually engage with your list and not unsubscribe. It's a pretty good way of looking at it. Write your copy with Black Friday, Cyber Monday prominently. Again, no need to wing it. No need to say, I don't know, whatever you may say, totally, this summer, it's officially a November sale, right? Put Black Friday in there. It's a Black Friday sale, right? And with smart sending, you can lift smart sending on Black Friday, Cyber Monday only. That's a totally optional option for you. It really depends on your comfort level. And here's another one, moderate your results and pivot within the day. Really moderate them. Keep an eye on them really closely. So that is your Black Friday, Cyber Monday action plan. Definitely take this. If you can, knock out three or four of them, you're in a really good place right here. Running a little short on time, so let's jump into the Q4 email and SMS campaign calendar in general, right? I know that we're at the tail end of October, so I'm not going to talk too much about it, but by now in October, the assumption is you probably ran a lot of gift guides and kind of got a lot of awareness out there. You're already aware about what your customers are gifting. You're teasing your holiday sales. You're re-engaging your list. You're testing your final creatives. You're seeing what works best in preparation for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So hopefully you've done that. If not, you can definitely get our free campaign calendar after this webinar. November, though, is all focused on the holiday season, right? So you have holiday arrivals, holiday bestsellers, and of course, your Black Friday, Cyber Monday plan. So I'm going to go really quickly into this, what the goal is again. Just a reminder, in November, your goal should be to get 2-time holiday buyers. Really important for in-season sales and also future lifetime value growth. Holiday themes to drive segmentation, early Black Friday. New arrivals should go out. What are the new arrivals for the holiday season? Send more of those campaigns. Run your early Black Friday campaigns 2-3 times to get that early shoppers. Like I said, everyone's moving the holiday season earlier and earlier than Black Friday. Use your dynamic templates to listen to what the customer wants to gift. Don't just tell them what you want to sell. Listen to what they want to buy. Really important to have that. So important. If you're running daily deals or flash sales, that's great. It drives urgency. Put the holiday theme, holiday flash sale. I got a bunch of these running for our clients. Daily deal, flash sale today only, and you'll see the urgency through the roof. Thank you letter we talked about. And then the other part is extend Black Friday, Cyber Monday longer than usual, right? We said early Black Friday campaigns going out, you can see in the calendar going out a week, maybe even 2 weeks before. On the flip side, extend Cyber Monday into Cyber Week, right? Give it a whole week, expand it, because you'll get some extra revenue that you don't need to recreate it, right? It's already the demand for Cyber Monday deals extends the entire week. So that's for November. December, I'm just going to go at a glance as well. So for December, same thing. You want to focus on holiday bestsellers, but you want to work backwards from fulfillment. It's a little bit of a different approach, right? By then, the timeline for getting gifts in time for December 25th or the holidays or Hanukkah, wherever it is, it's shrinking. So you need to make sure you're working backwards from fulfillment that you can actually deliver in time. So that's kind of the goal of it, right? Work backwards from fulfillment, gift your friends and gift yourself. If you bought a gift for yourself on Black Friday, now's the time to gift someone else, which is why you have stocking stuffers, 12 days of gifting, bundles and kits. It's a great repeat buyer strategy, right? You can run out these smaller little items. Even if they buy a smaller item, that's okay. That means they bought twice or 3 times. Lifetime value increases, right? Bundles and kits, complete the bundle. Countdown to fulfillment. Again, as I said before, send an email. Today is the last chance for free shipping. Then it's last chance for 2-day shipping. Then last chance for overnight shipping. And finally, last chance for delivery or buy online, pick up in store. All of these give that urgency and give an option for a customer to continue to buy from you during the critical holiday season. Said before, put gift cards on everything. Gift cards should be on every template you send out, and end the year with a clearance sale. End of year clearance. get those last end of year deals. We'll talk more about December on the next webinar, but this just gives you an idea about what to consider going forward after Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I want to respect everyone's time, but let's go into these 18 quick Black Friday, Cyber Monday hacks that I think you can roll out in minutes, and we can go through them pretty quickly. I had done this on my previous webinar that I did with Maple, and it was just so successful and everyone loved it that I'm going to roll it out again here. It will allow you to show you how to grow your list, your SMS list really fast in time for the holiday season. I'm getting a lot of requests for SMS these days, and I'm going to show you how to grow your list pretty quickly in time for the holidays. First, let me do the email hacks for you to kind of think about. No different than what we've been talking about all day. Number one, put a gift card banner on every email. We talked about that ad nauseum. Gift cards, that's the way to go. Cash. 1 in 6, don't redeem it. Okay. Update your automations with a universal Black Friday Cyber Monday strip banner, right? Remember that Klaviyo, you have that universal banner. Put it on every single template you have and swap it out depending on the time going on, right? Black Friday going on now. On Saturday, you swap it out for a Small Business Saturday. On Sunday, you swap it out for Cyber Sunday deals, early access. On Monday, you swap it out for Cyber Monday happening now. And with every template out there, switching it, you will see a lot more clicks on that banner. So update that universal banner. Change your email light boxes to sign up to get Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals early, right? Capture all that traffic coming to your site right now, like after this call, change your light box to say Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals happening now. Let's change the banner or change that pop-up. I mentioned before, extend everything, right? Early Black Friday, a week before, 2 weeks before, extend it. Cyber Monday, expand it as well on the other side. Go from Cyber Monday to Cyber Week. That will help you get extra sales from that 5-day weekend. Gift guides are really important during November. Really, you should be rolling them out in October, but if you haven't done it yet, focus on November, the earlier part of November, to do gift guides. It gives you segmentation and data on your customers to know what they're gifting. And as you remember, you should focus on showing customers the gifts they want to buy, not just the gifts you want to sell. Really important to listen to your customers. Personalize emails and text that way. And then also from an SEO point of view, a way to get easy signups is build out a Black Friday page. Build out your store called, I don't know, let's call it emailmasterclass.com/Black Friday or emailmasterclass.com/Cyber Monday, and put this little light box on there, this little embedded form in there that says, be the first to know, sign up. Easy way to get, and then you'll drive traffic from paid ads and Facebook ads and TikTok ads all to that page. Easy way to get signups right away. So that's a great option to build your list pretty quickly in time for Black Friday, Cyber Monday from people who want to hear about your deals first. Next, this is the one that I really ran on the Maple webinar, and it was really really exciting. And I was amazed to see so many people kind of amazed at how they can build out their SMS list so quickly. So here's 12 SMS list growth hacks to roll out before Black Friday, Cyber Monday to help grow your SMS list, right? It's really important to use SMS as an incremental channel for your brand right now. And this is the best way to grow that list fast. So number one, add SMS opt-in at checkout. Pretty easy step right there. Just put it in checkout. If you're on Klaviyo or OmniSend, I believe, or any other ESP, it will probably be pretty simple to integrate it. So the minute they sign up right there, it goes into your system and triggers off an SMS welcome. Great way, earn a high value sign up at the key moment. Number two, create multi-step light boxes, right? Right here, you do sign up for email, then continue, sign up for SMS. Basic. You see that kind of like everywhere, but it's just a reminder to start implementing it now to get people to opt into 2 channels, not just 1. Number 3, add text to join blocks in the bottom of your promotional emails, right? You can see text to join from Home Depot right there, or you have from this other brand, Great Sleep is just a text away. Click it and you're joined, right? Sign up and 1 click and you send a text and you're good. That allows you to optimize every campaign, every automation for SMS. As I said before, text to join blocks in transactional emails, right? You see the Home Depot one. Home Depot has that block says $5 off plus savings when you join our SMS list. Great way to get more SMS signups from customers right out of the gate, right? People say you can't monetize transactional emails. I haven't seen that, right? You can. It's an email going out. So you can put at the very bottom, sign up for our list. Number 5 and number 6, create an exit intent SMS pop-up, right? So a minute person is about to abandon the site, you pop up a light box that, hey, before you go, can we text you this Black Friday offer early? They sign up right there. Yes, text me that offer. They elect to get it. And that's a great way to tackle site abandoners. And then create a unique light box for existing email subscribers as well. If they're on email but not signed up for SMS, don't just do a pop-up that says, join our list. Do one that says, hey, become a VIP, join our SMS list and get a VIP upgrade, right? So that's a great way to target your email subscribers that exist and get them to join another channel, right? Entice them to join SMS as well. Number 7, create a friction-free SMS sign-up landing page. Okay, this should be so frictionless that you go right in, you know how to sign up. Put your phone number, done, right? Opt in more of traffic coming to that page, right? There's a higher chance that they will opt in right there. Number 8 is a little more expensive, right? It depends on your paid media team. You have an opportunity to run Meta, Google, TikTok ads to a landing page or use lead ads to get their phone number into your system, right? Win them back to SMS, or for your email list, win them back to email again, right? So it's a great way to get new customers, really dormant customers or dormant subscribers back and engaged. If they're not engaged with the channel, get them back to your channel or use SMS to sign them up to your list. Number 9, number 10, this is an opportunity to kind of expand your list by using social media, right? So change your social profile links to drive SMS signups right there. Linktree has multiple links. You can now use multiple links to Instagram. So unify all your channels around one goal, SMS signups. So you can even have one link to that friction-free landing page, and a great way to turn those social media followers that are kind of like owned by Instagram into an SMS subscriber that is now owned by you. Really important to do that. And if you're working with influencers, you can also run a promotion to direct your influencers to promote SMS signups right there. Go from borrowed media to owned media. And then number 11 and 12, a little bit more of a deeper approach. Well, 11 is actually promote your SMS subscription offline. You'll see whenever you go to a store, you ask them to sign up. They ask you to sign up for their SMS list and text your email address and text the to number, whatever the number is, a short code, and you will then sign up. And you get 10% off, 20% off at checkout. So you have opportunity offline to get more signups. I don't know the legalities of putting an SMS sign up within Amazon boxes, but I have seen brands say, if you want to have your warranty or redeem your rewards as a result of this purchase, go to this website, at which point you then allow them to sign up for email and SMS. So that's another way to approach it, as in-store signage or within your shipping boxes or Amazon boxes. Great way to promote SMS subscription offline. And then, of course, the biggest one of all, do a batch send to your list and organic following, get them to join SMS, drive your list and followers to start signing up. That's the best way possible, but all these other ways drive sources from so many different directions, from social, from search, organic, influencers, checkout, you name it. Great way to grow your list. Now we're at the tail end here, right? Results are in. Just go through a couple of holiday email and SMS case studies that really show the power of this Black Friday Cyber Monday campaign and your Q4 campaign plan. So here's a great case study, 318% revenue growth year over year for a 7-figure brand. Right here, they went from 2020, they were driving 77K in revenue from their email channel. This is Google Analytics, you can see right here. And by 2021, they had grown by 318%. Their sales exploded, 361% increasing orders, a huge amount of traffic. Email was attributing a lot more than any other channel at that, as it grew. And this brand was a lot better off. They were able to grow their business, invest in more warehouses, invest in more team members, right? Grow their brand, get more products, and just help them overall. So they have seen a huge amount of growth year over year, all helpful, all powered by a good Q4 plan that helped them get to the next level. So that was a great result, 318% revenue growth. This is typical for most of our clients, 300% revenue growth. Another one right here, this isn't necessarily the holiday season, but it shows what you can do within 90 days. Imagine what you can do during the holiday season, right? So in February, there were about 112,000 in revenue from Klaviyo. Kind of modest, 12% being attributed to email channel, but they knew something was broken. It was kind of flat. We came in March, we literally doubled their revenue, right? They went from $112,000 a month to $240,000 a month. Fast forward to 90 days later, they were driving 31% of their revenue from email, $354,000 a month. So it went from $112,000 to $354,000 a month. Huge revenue gains right there. And then now they're positioned extremely well for the holiday season. And the holiday season is all gravy from there. It's all bonuses. And it doesn't just work for the smaller brand, it works for the big brands too. Here's another one, a case study I run out all the time. It's a great message to say that even the top brands don't necessarily have it all figured out. So this brand right here was generating 6% of revenue from email in December 2021, a $2 billion retailer. And that would equal about $10 million from their email channel in Q4, right? In December, really. Midway through working with us till about June 2022, they were actually driving 9% of revenue from email, and they were making $12 million. Okay, $2 million, $2.5 million increase. By the same time, a year later, they were driving 14% of revenue from email right there. They jumped to $30 million in email revenue in 1 year. So the growth was an incremental, additional 20 million gained just from this strategy, just from Black Friday Cyber Monday strategy, and really our entire 12-month roadmap. It just works for big brands to small brands, you name it, everyone in between. Yeah, like I said, works for $1 million to $1 billion e-commerce brands, tons of resources, tons of case studies there that's worked. And these brands have really changed their game. They've changed their business. It's helped them become deeper thinkers, help them invest more in their customers. At the end of the day, they unlock the relationship from their customers and connect with them on a one-to-one level and unlock the revenue potential of their list. So just a great example of the Black Friday Cyber Monday plan in action and a Q4 plan and our entire overall philosophy and strategy. We're at the tail end. I appreciate you giving me another 10 minutes to finish this webinar. So let's just recap. Promises made, promises kept. As I told you, you would be able to steal the Black Friday Cyber Monday strategies from the top 1%. So you've learned how the top brands run their BFCM plan. You've set clear email goals for that 5-day weekend. And you've actually invested in building out a stronger SMS plan as well. Really important to add that incrementality, make it additive. Number 2, I've shown you how to create emails and SMS that actually max the clicks to conversion. I've shown you 2 versions of great holiday templates, well, multiple versions, but 2 templates that you can use right now: postcard, long form. You've mapped out your segments, send time, and strategy. I've shown you those, right? Certain times, email, SMS, email, reinforced with SMS, launch postcards in the evening, long form emails in the morning, right? And you understand which campaigns will move the needle the most. By now, you've researched and said, wow, this campaign, I'm not going to do Black Friday extended or last chance. I'm going to pivot over to Cyber Sunday instead, right? You know which ones are going to work better. And then finally, I've shown you how to launch a high-performing email and SMS plan for Black Friday Cyber Monday. You've scheduled your 5-day BFCM plan, right? From the letter, email, and Thanksgiving Day to Cyber Monday. You've learned how to synergize email and SMS for max impact, right? Reward, reinforce, relationship. And you've expanded beyond the 5-day weekend to win more shoppers, right? We've expanded to early Black Friday and Cyber Week, not just Cyber Monday. So it allows you to kind of expand it for your customers and for your revenue at the end of the day. Really great. I'm really glad we covered a lot of that, and we covered the most pivotal time of the year for your brand. Final step, book that free holiday audit, right? Let experts get you ready for the holiday season. I personally will start auditing all brands in November because I really want to make sure we're successful for you. I will be auditing brands and seeing exactly where you're holding. Where are you now? How do you get to the level you need to be at in time for Black Friday Cyber Monday? So I'm giving you, if you're serious about taking action, book that strategy session right now. Free email and SMS audit. We will deep dive into what you're doing now. You can actually see example, right? Scan that QR code. You can see an example of how we do it, a free behind the scenes look. Really cool. I think you'll be really impressed with that. We're auditing an 8-figure brand. We're going to give you our ROI calculator right here. I'm going to plug in some numbers here where I can calculate out where you are now and where you should be. And then, of course, how we're going to close the gap. We're going to review your coding, design, personalization, give you campaign feedback and recommendations, automation ideas and strategy that worked for us, assuming that we have enough time to run it in time for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. All of that and even more, 45-minute strategy session valued at about $1,000 right there. It's going to be a really, really helpful for your brand to get an expert level insight before the holiday season. Now is really the best time, because if there's something broken, I'll catch it, right? If there's something missing, I'll catch it. You need another pair of eyes on your current setup so you're not winging it or failing at it during the holiday season. I will be your wingman. And as promised, we have this entire Launchpad bundle for you. Free 330-page playbook, free masterclass preview. Sign up now at emailmasterclass.com. Right, be the first to know. I'm going to be promoting it all Black Friday long, right? The entire up until pretty much January 1st. Free email cheat sheet, growth guide, roadmap, campaign calendar, automations guide, and of course that free expert audit that I'll dive into for your brand. All that's valued about $9,000. We calculated it all out. You can email strategist@highflyerdigital.com and they will give you over a free copy of all this stuff and get you moving, just because you stay on the webinar for as long as you have and giving me an extra 15 minutes. So super excited to get that out to you. We're already filling up with spots. We're already filling up our audit and our calendar. And I'm just excited to get our masterclass out to you as well. It's going to be a great gift for your brand, especially well into 2024. So we're at the tail end, a little longer than we thought, but you know what? That's Black Friday, Cyber Monday. It's really meant to be successful. And I really want to make sure you I invested enough time in your brand to make sure you can steal the strategy of the top brands and use it for yours. But again, highly recommend book a free expert audit, get someone else looking at your setup before we get down to that fourth quarter, right? Before we get down to that last major weekend that means so much to a lot of brands. Get that free expert audit. Let experts who've done it at the top 1% audit your business, audit your setup. And hopefully this will be a massively successful year for you. There's no reason it can't be. You have to unlock the revenue potential of your list. The best time to do it is during Black Friday, Cyber Monday. And I'm super excited to see you succeed. You deserve it. You earned it. It's been quite a year. And I'm excited to see what you can do this holiday season. I will catch you on the next webinar. Thanks for joining.